shrimp trays, party platters, wine, beer, spirits, and more. Plus, custom fresh cuts on USDA choice or prime grade beef, all natural pork, fresh chicken, and seafood. Your holiday meals start at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer, invites you to attend our upcoming Parts and Service Expo events. It's the best time to buy parts all year. Take advantage of specials December 6th through the 15th with additional savings the day of your local expo. Find savings on oil and filters, gifts for under the tree, and most pre-ordered John Deere parts. Visit with our trained and certified technicians and sign up for our service specials. Don't miss out. It only comes around once a year at your local Landmark Implement. Visit landmarkimp.com/events for a complete schedule of our expo events and experience the Landmark difference.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, expecting cloudy skies. A few sprinkles and flurries are possible throughout the day. Otherwise, we'll see high around 37. Tonight, probably cloudy with a low of around 20. And tomorrow, probably sunny skies with a slight chance of rain and snow, especially in the afternoon. We'll see high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, good morning on this frosty Friday here downtown, 11th and O Street, Lincoln, Nebraska. NCAA tournament kicks off here today in Lincoln, Nebraska. This afternoon, Nick, we got a lot going on. The ladies play tonight at 7, Long Island University. That happens at 4. Ladies play at 7 o'clock tonight, of course, with the Devaney. It's going to be rocking there tonight. Nick, you had high school basketball last night. Folks, Raff is out today. We'll be back on Monday doing his thing, working as hard as he always does, as we know. Yep. Yep.
Hey, hardest worker that we do know. That's Chris Raff.
Hardest worker and not working.
But he'll let you know when he has to work.
Raff, where you going? Oh, wait. Gotta drive to Waverly.
Yeah. Gotta go. I gotta work today. Oh, what do you have to do? I'll pick up a trailer in Omaha. How long is that gonna take? Is that pretty long part? Time of the day? About 2 hours, probably. Yeah,
about 2 hours.
It's already ready to go. I just gotta drive to Omaha and pick it up.
I think you need to pick that trailer up for 8 days.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, you're not going to Ohio. You were going to Omaha.
The best part was last week on I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. It wouldn't have been Thursday. It was Wednesday. He was like, yeah, I should probably go to Omaha and pick up that trailer today, but I might do it Friday. So then Friday, he's like, I think I'm going to pick up the trailer Monday. Yeah. Then Monday comes. Bro. Yeah, Monday comes, and he's like, well, I should probably go pick up that trailer. And then Tuesday, today I'm going to go to Omaha and pick up that trailer. And then he had a whole deal with the trailer that he had to tell me about in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
When we met up at Capitol. But it was like, here's the deal. It was so funny because it was about a 6-day process to go to Omaha.
2 hours round trip.
Trailer.
I think it would take 2.5, 3 hours by their back unloading.
He's not doing it in rush hour traffic. He's doing it at like 10:30 in the morning when everybody's already at their jobs and nobody's on the road. So that drive to Omaha takes about 35, 40 minutes. In all honesty. So, but no, gotta love him. So anyway, AD, I have to start out with this clip, okay? Because I know we have a couple clips to play. We got a loaded show.
Because it's December 1st. Happy December to you, folks.
It is December 1st, and I want to get to your clip that's a little more December related.
Yeah.
Here in a second, but first, do you know anything about Louisville basketball?
I'm a lot older than you.
Well,
I don't know, like in depth. I just remember players
that's
fine.
There. Do you know any of the current situation going on at Louisville? Have you heard how poor they are? Now, remember, they had the whole situation with Rick Pitino, right? Well, now they're coached by Kenny Payne, who is a member of that, what would that have been, 86 national title?
With Purvis Ellison, I believe, those guys.
Yep. So I think he was a member of that 86 national title. He's in his second year as a coach for the Louisville Cardinals. Last year, went 4-28 overall. This year, they have a 4-3 record. But here's the deal. Some of their losses, they lost an exhibition game early in the season to Kentucky Wesleyan.
Oh, boy.
They lost 71-68 in exhibition fashion. Then they started out the season beating UMBC by 1 point.
When was that game? When was the date of that game they lost, that first one?
It would have been Monday, October 30th.
Yeah, because when I was in down in Louisville, remember I was in Elizabethtown. The guy was telling me, goes, "Well, the football team's got a little problems, but that basketball team's pretty bad."
Which is uncharacteristic.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
but then so they lose to Chattanooga in the regular season game.
Oh boy,
by 10 at home.
Oh boy,
they lose to Texas. They lose to Indiana.
Those are two legit.
They won in overtime against New Mexico State at home.
Okay.
And they scraped by Bellarmine by 3.
Now, I haven't even heard of Bellarmine.
But here's the deal. So he's a one game above 500.
Right.
But prior to last game, in the post-game press conference, he was asked, Kenny Payne, this is the head coach of the Louisville Cardinals. And this is a couple days old, so you might have heard it by now. He was asked, hey, why didn't this one guy play in the first half?
Oh, boy.
And here is what Kenny Payne had to say on why one of his players did not play in the first half for part of the game.
You ready for this? I probably shouldn't tell you this. We didn't have the tights that he wanted, so he didn't know if he wanted to play. Oh, yeah.
What?
You heard it. We didn't have the tights that he wanted, that we've never had for him, and he decided, I don't feel like I can go. That's what young people do. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. But he figured it out in the second half. He accepted the fact that we didn't have the tights that we've never had for him, and he played well. Next.
So because
that's not a parody.
No, it's legit. So because Louisville didn't offer a player that we'll keep the name out of it, the player who played 3 minutes in the first half and then played a decent amount in the second half, because they did not have or offer the type of tights that he wanted to wear, that they've never offered. He told Kenny Payne before the game, hey coach, I don't know if I can go, man. You don't have the tights I need. And so then you wonder why Louisville went 4-28 last year, and here they're 4-3 with a loss to Chattanooga and Kentucky Wesleyan.
What's the young man's name?
I believe it. So the coach is Kenny Payne.
Yeah, I'll leave the young man out.
Yes,
I'm gonna leave him completely out of it. But I tell you what, he'd be gone from my team. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you who else would have an aneurysm with this, and I'm sure he's heard it. Is our boy Strick? Strick. I mean. That was one of the things that fed Eastrick up with coaching, man. He's like, I can't deal with these divas. This is mentality, this entitlement, this.
So the best part, and for, I mean, unnamed texter asked, why do you have to protect the player? We don't have to. It's just, I mean, listen, it doesn't matter. Like, that just is an accurate representation.
You can probably look up Louisville and tights.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. But once again, the best part is the coach starts out with, he's like, I probably shouldn't tell you this. I probably shouldn't say this. But if you watch the video to see Kenny Payne's reaction,
I'm gonna have to watch it, bro.
To see Kenny Payne's reaction, it's only like a 45-second video.
I don't understand that.
The reporter was like, "Hey, so and so only played 3 minutes in the first half. What is there an injury there? What was the deal? Why was he struggling?"
I thought he was gonna bust out laughing.
And here's what happened.
You ready for this? I probably shouldn't tell you this. We didn't have the tights that he wanted, so he didn't know if he wanted to play. Oh.
He didn't know if he wanted to play.
Bruh, he'd be gone. I'd make the decision for him easy. You know what? Guess what? I'll make it easy.
Come on, man.
You're never playing for me again.
That's that Randy Moss Monday Night Football old special where it was like just the, come on, man.
Yeah, it really is.
That's the exact thing I get.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way. Because you know what? Not only that, man, you wonder whether there's such a virus in that program because of stuff just like that. Not a groin, not a hammy.
Yeah.
I didn't break my thumb. I don't have a flu. I mean, because we don't have the right tights. Man, the shorts we wore when I was in high school were tights.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We had them babies on, man, to where if you jump too high, look out. I mean, it was just ridiculous. I thought you seriously was going to start laughing after that, man.
And the best part is Kenny, the coach, Kenny Payne. Wow. He does start laughing. Like he looks at the reporter in the press conference, and he's just like, yeah. That's what we do. That's what he's like. He just looked at him. He goes, "Yeah, we didn't have the tights. We've never offered the tights.
We've never offered
nothing
the tights.
Changed.
That's what I'm wondering.
Nothing has changed from a week ago when they lost to Chattanooga, or when they scraped by Bellarmine."
He goes, "We didn't have the tights that we've never had for him.
We never had them." And so the best part, here's the rest of it.
Yeah.
What?
You heard it.
the reporter right here. Hold on.
What?
You heard it. We didn't have the Tice that he wanted, that we've never had for him, and he decided, I don't feel like I can go.
Dang, bro, that's just mind-boggling.
I don't feel like I can play. I got the right tights.
007, what's happening? Good morning. Because when I played at WSC, I hated the shoes they gave us. Would have loved to play in different shoes. But you still played 007. You still played, man.
You suited up.
Yeah. I mean, my man said he wasn't going out there. They didn't have the right thing. He's like, that we've never had.
Yeah, they've never had. I don't feel like I can go, coach. I don't feel like I can play anymore. So I saw that 2 days ago. We didn't get to it yesterday.
That's good right there.
But I wanted to definitely mention it. But I think next segment, we definitely got to break in December a little bit.
Yeah. Next segment, we'll definitely break
Next
in
segment.
I still
Break
can't believe
December
it. I thought there was going to come a punchline. Nick, you're dead serious. My man literally did not want to play.
He didn't want to play because he didn't have tights.
That they've never offered.
Hey, I need the Under Armour ones, not the Nike, man.
I don't want to make a general statement, but boy, I tell you, generations are different.
There's college athletics in a nutshell right there.
It is,
in a
man.
36-second clip. Don't want to clump all athletes because there's not all of them that are like that. But there you go. There.
Kevin from Lincoln, good morning to you as well, my man. Yes, December 31st is just a few days away, 30 days away. We'll be back in a few minutes, folks. We got plenty of segments coming up. College football gets very, very insane tomorrow, and I can't wait. Huskers kickoff, tip-off today as well in volleyball. And, of course, those pesky Blue Jays will be here in a few days as well. We'll be right back, folks. 11th and No, 93.7. Take it.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
The holidays are drawing closer, and there's not many things better than getting the gift of relaxation. Not just for yourself, but for anyone in your life. During November, for every service you get at the Body Shop, you get entered into their drawing for a free massage gift certificate equal to your last service. This goes all the way to the week before Christmas, so book your appointments now at thebodyshoplincoln.com and treat yourself and loved ones today. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln, and with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily, and not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Light Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, expecting cloudy skies. A few sprinkles and flurries are possible throughout the day. Otherwise, we'll see high around 37. Tonight, probably cloudy with a low around 20. And tomorrow, probably sunny skies with a slight chance of rain and snow, especially in the afternoon. We'll see high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on December 1st, 30 days left of the year.
Dang.
Which, yeah, bro.
Vacation coming up.
You going to Waverly?
No. A little farther away than that. A little farther away from that.
Okay, Ashland.
Little place called Cancun.
You leave January
11th.
January, right? How long
January
you gonna be
11th through the 20th.
Oh,
it'll be the first time I take a full week.
Really?
Ever from any job. Full week.
Let me ask you this.
Because I enjoy those little like getaways where it's like the Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Never done a full week. So I'll be gone like Thursday. Our flight leaves like 6 a.m. Thursday morning, and I get back then the following Friday.
You know that's going to be a good trip, dude.
First time to Mexico too.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
Obviously been to Europe, as Rico hates me talking about.
Yeah.
But
oui.
Yeah, oui. But first time in Mexico, so we'll see.
Don't drink the water.
That's what I've heard. Don't drink the water and stay out of the town.
Yes.
I'm staying at the resort. That's all.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
There's plenty of other stuff to do. I'm good.
I'm gonna be fine. Just right here.
Yep.
No hablo español.
Yeah.
You said, muy poquito.
Very little. Yes. Yeah. I didn't take 4 years. of
I
Spanish.
actually had 4, but it was kind of broken up a little bit.
Panda's here.
Oh, awesome.
What's up?
Awesome. Panda.
Great guy. Anyway, we're off the rails. It's a Friday. Let's get it going with one of our guys, Jim Gaffigan.
You guys, you got to check this out.
Here we go.
Classic.
I love our holiday traditions, like the Christmas tree, where we go out and we chop down a tree and we put it in our living room. Kind of sounds like the behavior of a drunk man, really. Some woman wakes up, honey, why is there a pine tree in our living room? I like it. We're gonna decorate it for Jesus. And then I'm gonna hang my socks over the fireplace. Fill them with candy. Maybe I'll tie some leaves to the ceiling, see if I can get some action. But now I gotta puke on that couch. Merry Christmas. Some people get so into Christmas they decorate their yards. Seems completely backwards. Hey, chop down that tree, bring it in here. Take all these lights, put them out there. Oh, I really gotta get a job. He's anti-Christmas.
Happy December.
Happy December. We'll throw those in occasionally from ones that we can actually play on air.
Exactly. There's a few of them, though, probably we can't.
Yeah. Jim Gaffigan is one of my favorites, man. I'd love to play some Chappelle, but we couldn't play Chappelle on regular radio.
Nope. And one of my newer favorites, Matt Raff, is getting canceled. So because of this Netflix special. So you know we're now very, very thin for comedians. Went to James Murray.
How was it?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was incredible. It was cheaper tickets. There was a crowd of like 650 people there. They did Impractical Jokers live in Omaha. They sent a dude out to a sports bar and had him wear an earpiece and did Impractical Jokers live for all of us to see. It was incredible. But yeah, James Murray was hilarious that day. So highly recommend if you can see any of those guys. Joe Gatto, another Impractical Joker, comes to Lincoln January 11th. So yeah, so there you go. But yeah, comedians are good. That was my first ever comedy show that I've been to.
Dude, they are good.
They're a blast. They were a lot of fun.
Because then your stomach hurts and your jaws hurt from just laughing all day, man. Or laughing all night at the jokes.
It was real good.
Jesse the Plumber, I'm with you. Good morning, my man. Love JJ. I'm with you, man. The dude is hilarious, man. He keeps it funny. Clean for the most part. Check out Shane Gillis. The dude is incredible. Appreciate you, Golf Jake. We'll check him out too. Yeah, send us some in that we could drop to you throughout the mornings through December that we can actually play on radio. Remember, it can't be Eddie Murphy Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, that's great.
Well, folks, we have history coming up, and we've got, like I said, just a packed. We're fast forward history to basketball last night.
Oh, it was great. I mean, here's the thing.
Back
at it, Ramel Lloyd Sr. was hanging out. He's going to be calling some games with me, as well as Strick, as well as Jay, obviously. So we're going to have a good little rotation there, hanging out during high school hoops this year. We're going to have plenty of talent, right, in terms of on the court coming your way across the airwaves on the Sartor Heyman Jewelers live video stream as well. We bring that to you guys. So if you want to throw that up on your TV, you can do that as well. If you want to just listen to it over the TV, which has become somewhat popular. I check our listener numbers on our streams, on our video streams during like state football, and whether it's the guy that people want to put them up at work, that's great. If people just want to put it on their TV at home while they're doing something in another room, that's awesome as well. So appreciate the support with high school sports though. But last night, Gretna, man, they didn't miss. They got 5 seniors on their starting lineup, and that's extremely beneficial. They beat a talented but inexperienced Lincoln Southeast team. There's a lot of nice pieces there. Tay Moore's really talented. Yeah, Tate Moore's really, really talented.
They have another returning starter as well, and that was about it.
Yeah.
2 guard, 3 guard.
Well, they lost 2 guys, Shoemaker and B.J. Bradford, both transferred to Lincoln Southwest to be coached by head coach Alex Baugh and the Silverhawks there. And so then now you also lost Bangad Dak to the Colorado Buffaloes.
Right.
You lost Henry Woods and Wade Voss because they graduated. So you lost a lot of pieces from that state tournament team last year.
Right.
But there's a lot of young, exciting guys still coming up down the way.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's gonna be good. Our next game, our next game is actually a doubleheader. We'll have girls and boys action, Bellevue West and Pius X.
Well, I tell you what, you guys did a heck of a job with that, I'm sure, Nick.
I appreciate
I was
that.
watching that NFL game because it was a heck of a game.
Hey, I heard that too.
Bro,
Dak Prescott.
He showed up.
Yeah.
He showed up. Yeah, that was a heck of a game.
Are we at the Dak Prescott MVP combo yet?
Depends on how you fit. Man, we've seen Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. I love you, Pete. We've seen this movie before, Dallas.
And you're absolutely right.
I hope they write a different script this year. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I don't dislike Dallas. I told you, the only team I can't cheer for is the Patriots.
Yep.
It's just sometimes their fans get a little unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, look at Pete. We'll find out if he's listening or not.
Oh, I'm sure Pete is. I messaged him a few times. One time last night on Facebook about the game, and that was it. Because usually in getting those games, Dallas has a propensity to lose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Dallas won, and Seattle jumped on them early with TJ Huge Man Metcalf. Had a big game, but also so did CeeDee Lamb. Cooks played a great game, of course. Dak did. So it was good to see the Cowboys get. First of all, it was just good to see a good Thursday night football game.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
It was.
And
good
I'm sure Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit feel the same way.
Okay, but here's one thing I get sick of. Yeah, here we go. Dak Prescott does it every time before. It came to the point. It was kind of like Omaha.
Yeah, I hate those Broncos.
Here we go. And then Brett Michaels, those guys were going. Al Michaels and Herbstreit were going. Well, you heard it from Dak. Here we go.
Yeah,
he kept saying that over and over. I'm like, yeah.
But the best part is, I was going to say, if it gets you 299 yards and 3 tutties, then
whatever you got to say.
Whatever you got to say, I'll stand back there and say whatever I need to say to get 299 and 3 touchdowns.
I suck on 3
and improve the 9-3 on the year. The Cowboys.
They're balling, man. So that was a good game last night, folks. We'll be right back. After a few minutes, we got some great stuff coming up. Like I said, high school, and also Nebraska recruit. Boy, she went nuts last. Brent Prince, 42 points last night. Yeah. Granted, it was a
30 in the first half.
30 in the first half. A very overmatched game over Platteview, but 81-36. But Nebraska recruit, Nebraska signee commitment. Brent Prince went absolutely nuts last night. So, and also a young man from Parkview dropped a 50-piece.
55 burger.
Dropped a 55-piece on Norris last night, wasn't it? Yeah, so congrats to those guys as well. Folks, we'll be right back. It's Friday morning, December 1st, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apple, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
There's no better way to spark a child's imagination than to get lost in the adventure of a good book. I'm Jenny Benson, president of NSEA. Working together, parents and teachers can help every child succeed. You can help by reading to your child and let your child read to you. Encourage reading in your home and make it a priority. Make reading fun and a time that you and your child look forward to spending together.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association on this station.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, expecting cloudy skies. A few sprinkles and flurries are possible throughout the day. Otherwise, we'll see high around 37. Tonight, probably cloudy with a low around 20. And tomorrow, probably sunny skies with a slight chance of rain and snow, especially in the afternoon. We'll see high around 40. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at nebraskaagexpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer, invites you to attend our upcoming Parts and Service Expo events. It's the best time to buy parts all year. Take advantage of specials December 6th through the 15th with additional savings the day of your local expo. Find savings on oil and filters, gifts for under the tree, and most pre-ordered John Deere parts. Visit with our trained and certified technicians and sign up for our service specials. Don't miss out. It only comes around once a year at your local Landmark Implement. Visit landmarkimp.com/events for a complete schedule of our expo events and experience the Landmark difference.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this Friday, December 1st, 2023. 30 days left, folks. It's not too late to get those resolutions done. I mean, if you, you got 30 days.
Oh, man, I got to lose 60 pounds.
Right, Massey?
It's too late.
I got to lose 60 pounds in 30 days.
Just read David Goggins every day. All his videos.
Exactly.
Stop being a blah, 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 and you can do it.
You got to drink a lot more protein shakes.
Just go on a 30-day fast. All right.
I'm not Raff. I'm not Raff.
Just go on a 30-day fast, and you got this. You got 30 days, folks, to get those New Year's resolutions, goals, challenges, whatever you call them, done. But it's not over yet, man.
If you haven't done it, you're a failure. All right, AD, ready?
Let's do some history, man.
All right, here we go.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Well, folks, here's some unpleasant history. It's not really unpleasant, but, this was the beginning of the end for Nebraska football, as we in modern history, if we would. Massey, remember this game? Nick, you were like 1 year old. Isn't that something, Massey? Nick was 1.
What day? Because let's see if you actually remember the year I was born.
You were born in 2001.
There you go. Okay, so I might have been 1.
Yeah, you actually were about 2, maybe 1.5.
Okay.
2003, Nebraska beats Colorado 31-22 in Boulder.
I would have been 2. I remember that.
I was there and I don't remember it. No idea.
Of course, folks, we got Tom Massey in from between the lines. We bring him in. He's going to be joining us till 9 o'clock. Massey said I was at the game when I don't remember. No idea. Go Buffs. No, we won, Massey. Go Big Red.
Yes. The red team.
The red team. Nebraska, which was and me and Massey remember this day like it was yesterday because some of the ties that we have and had, etc. But all the rumors, this before social media, there was no Twitter, there was no Snapchat, there was no Facebook. None of that stuff didn't exist at that time.
What a crappy world.
No, it was a peaceful.
I know. I bet it was great.
I'll say more peaceful. Not peaceful, but more peaceful.
I bet it was great.
Yeah, you had to actually send a letter to someone if you had something to say to them.
Dang.
There wasn't none of this.
I miss those days.
I'm going to just drop you a DM and cuss you out or just be a keyboard warrior.
There was about 1 year there where I got to be able to go buy stamps. I don't get to do that anymore. I don't get to buy stamps anymore.
When's the last time you bought a stamp?
Oh, I don't know. When I was like 12.
What are you buying stamps for when you're 12? So?
Well, I had stuff. I had things to send out. I'm just saying, there was about a 1 year period where I had
12 years old.
Where I got to
buying stamps.
Yeah. You have like a stamp collection or something?
No. I remember going to the post office buying some stamps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He said he was 12.
Yeah. Had to send some business letters.
Massey, I was 12 32 years ago.
Dang.
Longer for you.
That was 2 years before I started working at Amigos.
I'd like to do the math, but I was up pretty late.
Yeah. Well, that was the week a lot of things started happening, man. And the actual article in the Journal Star says, is it enough to save his job? Think about that for a second, man. Is it enough to save his job? And then, then we didn't learn with Coach Solich. We was like, no, we're going to be hard-headed again. Bye, Bo.
That worked out pretty well. Our record since Bo is like 300?
Throw that note when we're in our group text. Remember it was just something like ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. What was the number? Like,
It was
we'll have to go back into our group.
We'll have to go back on our group text, but it was like some absurd number.
Yeah, it was 9 years ago yesterday, right? That they fired Bo Pelini.
9 years ago yesterday.
9 years ago in
I'm trying to pull
2014.
these up. Let me see.
Well, the interesting stat is how many winning seasons we have since then.
Yeah.
Newsflash, not a lot.
God, we text so much, you guys. I probably won't be able to find it.
I was like searching on Twitter.
Oh,
just Bo Pelini fired, and all the headlines after 7 straight 9+ win seasons. Nebraska fires Bo Pelini. That was the common headline. And I remember watching the ESPN segment of Danny Cannell where he was just like, "Listen, Nebraska, they just sealed their fate. They just sealed their fate again."
Yeah,
and because they fired Bo Pelini.
Oh,
yeah.
God,
read that.
painful.
Read that, Tom. Read that, bro.
So, under Bo Pelini, Nebraska was 67-27, which is 71% win percentage, with 4 bowl wins, not 4 bowls.
Yeah,
4 bowl wins in 7 years under Coach Pelini. Nebraska is now batting .400, which is great in baseball.
Yeah, you're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, in football, it means you are 43-64 for winning 40% of the time, with 1 bowl win.
Jeez,
in the intervening 9 years since he was let go.
My goodness, only 2 games, only 2 bowl games.
We play that clip. What's?
Oh yeah, I gotta find it.
I mean,
hold on.
This is a new clip right here, man. Anytime I hear something absurd, I just go.
Yeah, he just has to say.
Is that Hank Stram?
No,
it's Vince Lombardi.
We got to get him too, though.
Yeah.
That's old Vince. Play it again, man.
Oh, it's Vince.
What the hell's going on out here? Nebraska fans have been saying that forever.
Well, on a lighter note, before we take our time out so we can stay on track, on a lighter note, do you guys know what happened on this day in 1989? I was -12. December 1st, 1989.
What sport?
Not a sport.
Did the wall come down in 89?
Nope.
That would have been with Gorbachev and that would have been back before then with Reagan.
You guys are overthinking it.
Oh.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was released.
We're talking about the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Nick's like, no, it's not that serious.
Was that Pearl Harbor?
It's Clark Griswold.
Wow. Well,
we're sitting here. Our Republican studies was at Gorbachev. No, I think it was Reagan administration. I think that was when they took out Gaddafi.
Wow, what a charmed life you've had, Nick.
Hey, you got this white dude from Fox Hollow, Maxie, with his glasses on. You got a brother from the north side.
Patagonia's jacket.
Well, yeah.
Got to represent.
Hey, the mean streets of Fox Hollow. We're talking about foreign policy. Nick's going, dude, it's not that serious, bro.
You guys are overthinking it.
I got my first Cabbage Patch.
Anyway, we'll be back. We'll be discussing college football playoffs, also the transfer portal. There's over 444 people in the portal. It doesn't officially open until Monday.
Is there a quarterback?
Yeah.
There are a lot of them.
Hey, hit that clip. Is there a quarterback?
What the
hell's going on out here? Folks, we'll be back on this Friday, December 1st. You got 30 days left. It's not over till it's over in 2023. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
that comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November, with the best breakfast sandwiches in Lincoln made just the way you want. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Lincoln Habitat for Humanity. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Koppel Chevrolet GMC, we are thankful for so many things this year, starting with our great employees, a generous community, our military personnel, and most importantly, our loyal customer base that continues to drive that money-saving mile of Louisville. Hi, this is Sean Callahan, and on behalf of everybody at Koppel, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to wherever they may take you. Happy holidays from Koppel Chevrolet GMC.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh. Folks, we are back. Massey almost threw out his back trying to get in his chair up there. I think your glasses almost fell off, didn't they?
Aging is a hard thing, friend.
I agree. So I just get this text. We're going to hop on the ball. I just get this text from the dental place. And so you have a dental appointment at 11. I'm like, I don't got a dental. And I look further. It's for my daughter, Naya. It says Naya. So I was about to send Naya a text, make sure she's up, number one.
Yeah.
I know she doesn't have classes on Friday at the university.
Oh, nice.
So may go knock on her sorority door. Hey, baby girl, get up. But the trip about Naya, man, this was back early this year, man. I'm in Lansing, Michigan. And I get this text from Naya like at 6:30 in the morning. Daddy, I miss you. I love you. You've been gone so much. I know I'm in school, but I just miss seeing you. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in the car. I'm like, man, this baby girl, she up early. She texted me.
Did she need money?
Hour later. Daddy, can you Venmo me some money?
And AD said, yeah, whatever you want, Naya. Yeah. How much you need? You name the price.
Yeah, that's like my conversations with.
How many zeros you need?
Like, hey, how you doing? How much? Just give me the number.
Just give me the number.
Let's not pretend.
Yeah, let's call it what it is.
It's a transaction.
Oh man.
So Naya's up right now?
Yeah, well, she better be pretty quick. Well, her appointment's not till 11, but I'm thinking of where it's at. She's gonna have to be up. So I'm gonna send her a text the next break or give her a call. And here's the thing about teenagers, not all, but some, or young adults. She's only 3 years younger than you, Nick. 4 years younger than you.
Right.
I will text Naya. You know what it says? It has that do not disturb thing comes.
Oh yeah, you gotta notify anyway.
Yeah.
You gotta notify anyway.
Notify. And I said, you know what? You keep me on notify one again, they're gonna notify you about you paying your own cell phone.
Exactly.
You're gonna get a notification as well. I was like, take me off notifications. When I call, I text, I want a response.
But
and don't leave me on.
They can't just put certain people.
Yes, you can.
Oh, really?
Apple phones, when it says not to disturb, you can't select who that is.
Technology nowadays, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't control it.
Says the guy who has an injured thumb from playing Fortnite for 30
Hey,
consecutive hours.
It's a thumb.
Yeah.
It's my thumb from breaking up a pass during Thanksgiving football.
That's what he tells us.
It's been a week and it still hurts
What is
right on
that?
the joint.
Was that for playing PlayStation all day?
No.
Yeah, he plays Fortnite.
Easy. I'm not Raff. I don't have all day to play PlayStation, okay? Okay, listen. I don't have to do one thing one week. And it's like, I gotta go pick up a trailer from Omaha.
I got a text from my wife, which means she's up, which is stunning. At this hour, 9:15.
Hey, this is a shameless plug. If you guys are into do-it-yourself things, you got to check out Karen, her business partner, how they do it. What's their Instagram page?
I think it's called like a bit unexpected.
No, you need to know this, brother.
A bit unexpected. I think that's what it is.
If you go to Instagram and type in a bit unexpected, they do some crazy cool stuff. Tom's house looks like something like from like the, what is that, Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn, wow.
I mean, she'll see a hallway. Tom was like a walk through, like, wait a minute. That hallway wasn't this way this morning when I left the house.
No, it's like
it's true.
On the daily.
Yeah.
I'll come home.
Wow.
Like, was that wainscoting? Huh. Was that there this morning? All right.
What's up?
Hey, Ron. Andy, I miss you too. I'll call you. I'll text you back in an hour.
What's up, Ron?
That's the best part. Is I'll just have to do that too at some point.
Yeah, I know you will.
Hey, AD, it's been an hour.
It's been an hour. You've been owing some money.
I just need some couple
Well,
hours.
speaking of money, though.
Now, so it's my understanding that while I had to go to a business trip this week.
He
I
was
had
at a business trip.
An emergency business. It was an
Where?
insurance conference. Look, it's an insurance. All you need to know is that it was an insurance
in
conference,
paradise.
which
Yeah.
is not, which is not very fun, right?
Is this the trip to the Caymans that you were talking about?
It might have been in Grand Cayman.
Okay, got you.
Business trip.
Hey, I needed to go there too after the Iowa game last week. I agree. I understand.
Yes. Hey. You know what? We got to get this one in quick. Real fast. We got to call. Hey, let them know we got a call coming in pretty quick. I see you call. No texter. I see you because he's been trying to call in. I see you. So let us know. He's going to tell us the story in a second.
Yeah, once you call in. Once I see it beeping.
We got his eye on. We got our eye on it this time. And like I said, we're going to try to
I'm watching it like
he's
a hawk.
watching it. Go ahead, Massey. The business trip.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean, it's just it was hard. It was a hard few days in Cayman.
Massey's back here with his Patagonia jacket on.
Man,
it's nice little.
It's 60 degrees
nice
cooler
little,
here.
I'm looking
than
at
it was
both
there.
our hands. His hands are getting closer to my color, man.
I told my wife, I'm like, I think I have to go to the Grand Cayman next week, and she was already on the United site, just instantly making a plane reservation. I'm like, look, I don't have room in the hotel. It's a guy's trip.
Guys, we were talking about money, and Coach Rule really, I thought it was somewhat brilliant as well.
Let's go to Mike.
Yes, we got Mike on the phone. Come on in, brother.
We got Mike on the line. Mike, sorry about all the trouble, man. What you got for us?
Oh, no problem, and I apologize. You were talking about Tyson, and I tried to call in, so it's
no problem.
off the subject. But I want to tell you, AD, I feel your pain. I remember one time one of my daughters did that. Oh, I love you, Dad. You're the best dad. So right away, I was used to it. I said, all right, what do you need? Just tell me. Oh, can I even just tell you I love you without you insinuating something? So then for 5 minutes, I'm feeling like the biggest jerk in the world. But after 5 minutes, well, there is something I could do.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah. It didn't take me long to think. I didn't have to think too hard.
But Mike.
Oh, no.
It's a pretty good story about Tyson. This might have been before you guys' time. Do you remember when he fought Michael Spinks?
Oh yeah. See, I'm 49, Mike, so I remember that flight lasted about 90 seconds.
Yeah. So I went up to Atticad racetrack. They had a convention center, and they, simulcast the fight and everything. And so we're up there, and it's pretty packed. And this guy stood on a chair and hollered at the whole room, and he had a wad of money. He says, I got Michael Spinks. Anyone wants to bet me? Come on over. And everyone was, he put a lot of money on the table.
Wow.
So the fight's getting ready to start. So he goes in the bathroom quick. He comes out and it's over. What happened? What happened? You don't have near as much money as you walked in. You never saw 1 second of the fight. It was over before it started. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.
Hey, Mike, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Oh, no.
Back in the bathroom and throw up.
And yeah.
Yeah. He said, that wasn't me who was out here just a moment ago.
We would always get those fights.
We would too. Remember on the brown box, you'd have to click the button to get it?
And we knew they were going to be 90 seconds, but you still had to watch.
You still had to watch it. I mean, Nick, literally Tyson, I would say, I could probably safely say for me in Tom's lifetime, was it was something it was like watching Jordan in basketball. Yeah. You may not ever see something like this again. Yeah. A Ben Johnson, I'm sorry, like a Michael Johnson, Ben Johnson, but he did too, but he did it dirty. Yeah. Michael Johnson.
He was on the juice.
Yeah.
The only Mike Tyson action I've ever seen is in The Hangover.
Yeah.
When they steal his tiger.
Yeah.
When they steal his tiger.
Yep. He goes, what happened to Jimmy? He's no longer with us. He's no longer with us.
You think this is his bodyguard thing? He's like, I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
Well, folks, what is going to cost a lot of money? We know these recruits, and Matt Rule made the statement in the presser on would have been Wednesday now about it costing $1 million to $1.5 million to get one. He was ridiculed by some, but by most, he said Matt Rule only said the things that we were thinking.
And maybe the things that some boosters don't want to hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
he used that podium brilliantly.
Here's the interesting thing. So they're getting ready to spend $8 trillion on a stadium renovation. And my initial reaction was, how about a left tackle? And it's my understanding from talking to folks that do give money to the university for various things, that there are those boosters who are more than happy to give money to put in a sports book in the South Stadium or a bar, redo the chairs and upgrade it, but they don't want to give to NIL.
Do you think Nebraska still has this? Not all. Obviously, I don't like make blanket statements. Do you still think that Nebraska, along with other schools that we may not know of, just doesn't feel that you have to pay a player to get them?
Or
that's why we're paying the coaches. You go get the players, even in spite of all the contrary evidence we have.
I think it's just wishful thinking is really what it is. And it's not changing. I mean, I told I told AD before, I was in the plane flying back, and I went back and read the NCAA decision, a 9-0 decision in the Supreme Court. 9-0. That basically said, look, you can't have as your defining characteristic the fact that you don't pay your labor.
No, they are the epitome of antitrust laws.
And that's what it was. It was saying it's a clear violation of antitrust laws. You can't conspire to not pay your labor in America.
Okay, Tom, you being, like I said, the law background, the lawyer. Okay.
I mean, let's just call it a law background, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone else in my law school class is like, no, bro. Background.
Well, you think about how significant, though, really a 9-0 vote is. There was no dissension, Tom. How often does that happen?
Well, it never happens in cases like that. It will happen in post-conviction appeals where someone's very clearly guilty and they're just affirming, a criminal appeal. But for something like that, when you have both those sides line up and say, hey, you guys can't fly around on jets from NCAA convention to NCAA convention and then go to the players and say, oh, you can't make money on an endorsement. It was egregious. On top of it, you have to remember that O'Bannon case where the NCAA.
What year was that?
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Nick, we were talking about this yesterday. Remember, I brought that up.
That's like 2005.
I think even before then,
maybe.
Because one of our former quarterbacks was a part of that first lawsuit. Remember?
He was.
Oh, what was his name?
Sam Keller.
Sam Keller. Yeah.
In that
That's
case,
why the NCAA video game got taken away in the first place.
Damn you, Sam Keller! Hey, it's
quarterback city. Oh, this is bigger than me.
Yeah.
This is bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
They decided that they would rather take away the game and lose the revenue than give Ed O'Bannon money for using his picture on the video game.
And profited off it for years.
So it's over, right?
But it's coming back. It's coming back in the summer. NCAA football.
It is.
Back on track. We just got confirmation yesterday
Really?
that all lawsuits that have been filed dropped. They figured it out. They agreed on a settlement.
They upped the ante.
They're back.
And you know what they gave?
They are back.
What did they give him more of to settle?
I don't know. Money.
Everyone else is making money off college athletics.
You know, Tom, that's the thing that to me is so it's incredulous. I mean, it's actually, it really is incredulous and mind-boggling to where you have a 9-0 decision and Congress of all people want to be the one to make the decision on how this money ought to be distributed. And I'm thinking that's the last place that needs to be decided anything.
Well, and it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
They're not. The NCAA is seeking legislation to allow them to continue to get an antitrust exemption. And I don't know if anyone's been watching Congress the last few years, but they don't tend to solve problems.
No.
So that's not happening.
No, not happening. You look at the quarterbacks we have in the portal. There's over 444 athletes who have entered the portal so far. All right. 0.23%, only 0.23%, if I can say it right, only withdrawn. Nick and Raff, I'm not Raff. I'm pointing to Raff with her time. I'm sorry.
Daily Raff.
DJ, what's his last name? You pronounce it. Ugalulule.
Oh, DJ Uyunglele.
DJ
Oregon State.
Yep. He's going to have to make, because he's into the portal, but he's making a decision if he's going to play one more year at one place or we're going to fail. That's one of the biggest names that came out of there. Also, Nick, this one surprised me a little bit too. It didn't surprise me. But when people were talking about Gary Bohannon, at South Florida, now he's been a Baylor guy too.
He signed with Matt Rule in 2018, transferred to South Florida. Now he's in the portal again.
And you know what jumped out to me the most, though, Nick? What's the number of turnovers he had? A lot of turnovers. I'm like, no.
We're really full up on turnovers.
We're good for the next 15 years.
We have enough guys that could turn over the ball already. It's okay.
The statistical analysis of Nebraska turnovers makes you think that we are cursed.
You know,
it's almost impossible to turn over that much.
When you have 31 turnovers in a year, 31. Only one of those I'll say, okay, I get it, take it. It's the last one, Chubba Purdy against Wisconsin. He had to throw it up there. But it still counts, though.
If you would have told us that we would have led the country in turnovers at 31 in a season and we won 5 games, I would not believe you.
I would have believed you.
I would have said
there's no way.
2, 3.
Yeah, there's no way I thought we turned the ball over 31 times.
No.
Because every time they did it, I would say this out loud every time along with the state of Nebraska.
I mean, every single time.
What the hell's going on out here?
I mean, it makes you wonder. No, I'm going to ask you guys this. Will Howard, where does he end up? Was at K-State, obviously. He's looking for a place right now. His evaluation, his NIL evaluation right now, according on the transfer portal on 3, is $563,000. That's just estimates of what they say that guy can make.
So here's the question I have, and I can see Jay over in the studio, but what's a rookie contract in the NFL look like? I'm not talking about your Caleb Williams and your first 5 pick, but I think some of these NIL deals are probably more lucrative for a rookie contract, aren't they?
Massey, they are. You got Caleb Williams, who's making more than a lot of pro quarterbacks, just pro players in general. Throw the position out of it. You got Shedeur Sanders, who's doing that. Those top 2,
who by the way, Shedeur drives a Bentley in Boulder, which just cracks me up.
It's insane, man. So what they're doing right now financially is just ridiculous, man. But there's a lot of quarterbacks that are already in the portal right now. 444 have entered the transfer portal, and it officially doesn't open until Monday. All right. Well, Cheeseburger. Go ahead, Massey. I'm gonna read this real quick. Go ahead, buddy.
There's a reality to this, and that reality is that we have to. I mean, we to some extent, Nebraska is going to have to turn over the roster. And I don't mean you go and get 40 guys out of the portal, but it's inevitable. We have to go get players out of the portal.
We have to. I mean, in my opinion, Massey, I think,
and we have to spend the money for it.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's a reality. Like, this is it. Like I said, it's wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking that it's 1994 and you build the offensive line from only guys here and you don't pay them any money, and those days are gone.
Well, I saw this today. We talked about rookie contracts, right? I saw this today. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a guy that's being talked about whether or not he's got a decision to make to stay at Ohio State, where he's obviously a dude, right? They'll probably either transition into a new quarterback with Aaron Noland, great name. Aaron Noland is the freshman quarterback that's there currently. He's a 4-star recruit.
Freshman.
Expected to be a guy, right? Expected to be a dude. And his name is Air, so it's pretty sweet. Or he could go to the NFL draft, right?
Who's that?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ohio State.
Says this is a tweet that I saw earlier this morning on my way into work. Marvin Harrison Jr. could reportedly command record-breaking money if he was to stay in college for another season. It could reportedly be close to approaching double-digit millions in NIL, considering that when 2 seasons ago Caleb Williams transferred to USC, he received $4 million in NIL from the university to attend Southern California.
Okay.
However, here's what I'm going to say about this, okay? The reality in college sports is that money is worth it. And it's worth it because you look at Alabama and that little town of Tuscaloosa and all these kids that are going to college there. If I was the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce or the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce, I'd be saying, like, how can we deploy capital? I would invest in this football program right here. And
the return is going to be ridiculous.
That's right. You got people in seats, you got people in hotel rooms, you have people coming to town, supporting the economy. The money, it's worth it.
It is,
it's
man.
worth it.
Tom, you think about this, and you throw those numbers out there. You think about a Harrison. It's like, okay, you look at the whole class of receivers, which he's the top. He's the creme de la creme. But it's like, do I want another shot at Michigan where I can still make money? I can still make money. Or am I done with this and I just want to get on to make, be first or 2 round draft pick? But even though he's still got a chance, he'll make more in college.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be a top 5 selection, right? So I mean, Bryce Young's rookie deal last year, his signing bonus was $24 million by itself. His signing bonus was Bryce Young as the number 1 overall pick.
Okay, well, there you have it.
So that's the thing is, as the number 3 pick, you're close to that. You're probably around like 16, 18 million.
He's not a tweener, so he'd be an outlier for the sake of the argument because
he's top 5.
Exactly, he's top 5. He's a surefire guy. Frankly, also, I mean, he's got. Obviously, his father was a pretty big staple in that Indianapolis Colts organization. But so I think there's also, when you're talking about Marvin Harrison specifically, right? You can say that whether he goes to the draft this year or next year, he's got a future. Now, here's another thing though to think about: the market and how the market changes. Right, guys, market value. Guys have gotten smarter on how to brand themselves. Right, social media is a big part of that. In just the last 2 years. But also just the overall market. Right, Caleb Williams made $4 million, as we just talked about, his first year at USC to go to USC just from the university. That's not Wendy's. That's not any Dr. Pepper deals. That's not State Farm. That's not anything else outside of USC or their collectives that they involve in. Now, when we hear Matt Rule talking and throws out that $6-7 million number, people instantly go, "Oh, no way. Because the market is always the market. It's just like professional contracts with players. Every year, one guy signs for a larger sum of money than ever before, and it reshuffles and it resets the entire market.
And let me ask Husker fan this: would you rather say, "Hey, we're not going to do that here. We do it the Nebraska way," and have a perennial 500 team? Or would you rather that the powers that be spent $5 million on a series of players and had us marching towards a conference championship and a playoff?
And the ROI on that
is insane. It's
insane.
My brother John's blowing me up and saying, you know what he's talking
about. What's up, Johnny?
What's up, John? What there's different approaches. Like you have approaches like I was saying, every player that comes here is going to get X amount of dollars.
Utah, I think, did that.
Yeah. Like they're all getting a Dodge Ram. Or is what's going to happen just piecemeal, bit by bit, right? You're going to say $6 million for this guy, $2 million for this guy, because you could see the different incentives,
right,
and the different problems it has in the locker room. But
the dynamics,
I think as Jay said many times, look, the locker room takes care of itself. Everyone knows where we stand.
But also, if you're winning,
there's a pecking order.
Hey, listen, if you're winning games, everybody's happy. 98% of the people are happy.
No one will care.
I also think like there's this mentality of get what's yours, dude. Like, and that's where I'm also at is there's no reason like people might be mad that guys go for NIL money or go to a certain school for NIL money. I was telling you in Raff this the other day, AD, during a commercial break. Listen, if I got somebody that's knocking on my door saying, "Hey, we're gonna pay you $5 million to come play college football," okay,
yes,
tell me where.
Yes,
I'll move anywhere to get $5 million as a 20-year-old.
Big Bird, probably the text of the morning as far as the conversation. Good morning, and this is spot on. He goes, "We're seeing that play out at Clemson right now. Dabo thought he could continue to stay out how it was, and he's fell behind. Big Bird, you're spot on.
Yeah.
Because Dabo went up and down. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it the whole way, the way we do. Okay, good luck with that. And you're getting boat raced by Duke.
Yeah, Duke.
And that's just one of the number of teams they've lost to this year. It's not, no one says they like what's going on. So let's put that out there. No one says they like necessarily, I'm going to take this way. No problem with player getting paid. I don't like how there's no parameters. There's no checks and balances to it. That's the part that I don't care for. But it's like you mentioned, though, Tom, it's a heck of an ROI for your department.
And I think
for your whole state.
The ethical problem that I have with it is that you have a whole host of industries that profit from 18 and 19-year-old kids playing football.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't them until now. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? They're the ones getting the CTE issues.
Right,
They're the ones
long-term,
blowing their knees.
right,
You know,
absolutely.
Watch Mark Munford walk around.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A limp around. Even you know what? Ribbon
Sorry,
said,
Mark.
I was going to say, I mean, here's the thing.
Down those streets. Look, we can do this all night.
Yeah, right.
I don't think Jay will have a problem telling this. Like, he's got ankle issues. He's got neck issues. Like, there's like Jay has them.
Jay is 2 years younger than me. Jay's 47, and Jay still, but his wear and tear on his body is 20 years more than mine.
Yep.
There's a price they pay. That money there's a cost to that money.
Why does everyone else make money on it and they don't?
Reality, man. Reality.
You got to pay the labor.
You got to pay it, man. You got to pay it.
You got to pay the
Got to
labor.
pay it.
That's
Can
right.
I just pay for the part? Can I just pay for the parts?
My bosses. Yeah, my bosses.
I'll just pay for the parts, not the labor. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Cuts down costs. I'll do it myself.
Cut down costs.
I'll do it myself.
We're going to have many more conversations like this coming up.
Run a slant.
That's right. We'll be right back, folks. We'll talk more NIL. We'll talk more portal. All the craziness is going on in today's college landscape. Stick with us on this December 1st. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket.
I get paid.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down. But don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning on November 27th. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker watch parties, birthday or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at Double Eagle Golf.
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Lights Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
Tune in to the Malone Radio Show from 9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night to learn more about the Malone Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. It's the Malone Radio Show every Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Introducing The Outlet by Sartor Heyman. The Outlet brings you luxurious Sartor Heyman quality jewelry at unbeatable prices. Shop our expansive inventory of overstocked merchandise and a vast estate collection that just hasn't found its home yet. This is your chance to own stunning designer jewelry at a fraction of the cost. Elevate your style at The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Downtown at 12th and O or online at sartorheyman.com.
At Koppel Chevrolet GMC, we are thankful for so many things this year, starting with our great employees, a generous community, our military personnel, and most importantly, our loyal customer base that continues to drive that money-saving mile of Louisville. Hi, this is Sean Callahan, and on behalf of everybody at Koppel, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to wherever they may take you. Happy holidays from Koppel Chevrolet GMC.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300. Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Boom, 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 boom. It's Friday.
Can we talk about playoffs?
Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs?
I know.
He wasn't born there at that point. Nick, I don't think you were born when he said that.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I was
were
alive.
you?
I was alive and well. I was
That'd be
kicking.
in the 2000s.
Okay. He would have been like 3.
Yeah, I was kicking.
Nick would have said like the playoffs. What about playoffs? You'd have been that young.
No, we good. We good.
You'd have been that young.
Here's the deal. I need playoff projections. Who are the 4 teams that make it?
Eagles. 49ers. Chiefs.
I'm going to do exactly what I do to Raff. I'm going to do it to you. Go ahead, Nasty. Try to talk. Oh, where's he at? That's not so fun.
You guys.
No. Top 4 teams. Because here's my 4. I'll even start out, and I'll go on a limb.
Okay.
I think Alabama gets it done against Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So here are my 4.
Okay.
Number 1, Michigan. Number 2 would be the. Let's see. I'm trying to think who are the rankings
Florida
are.
State.
I think Florida State loses to Louisville. I think the 4 teams in whatever order: Michigan, Texas, Alabama, Oregon.
Oh, you think Oregon's going to win?
I think Oregon beats Washington tonight. Now, and here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I don't think Alabama's going to beat Georgia.
I think Alabama beats Georgia in whatever order. So I think by the rankings, it would go number 1 seed Michigan, number 2 seed Oregon, number 3 seed Texas, and number 4 seed Alabama.
Okay.
That's how I think it's going to go. Now, people will get mad because it's going to be, there's no way they knock Georgia out, right? But I'm not as high on Georgia as a lot of people are. I'm not. I think Florida State loses to Louisville. Louisville had a lot of turnovers last week against Kentucky. That's what allowed Kentucky to beat Louisville. Louisville also has a really good quarterback in Jack Plummer, really good running back in Jawar Jordan. Florida State doesn't have their quarterback, Jordan Travis.
Okay, so I'm typing in my head so I can just hear it myself. Okay, so obviously you got Bama, Georgia. Who do you think's winning that game, Nick?
I believe Bama.
So you're going Bama. B. Next one.
You have Oregon, Washington tonight. Now what's crazy about that?
Who you got winning?
I have Oregon.
Okay, I'm putting next one.
Oregon's the one-loss team, though. So that's something to watch.
Next one.
Next one would be Texas, Oklahoma State. I think Texas rolls in the Big 12. I think Texas rolls.
But you got Texas. I'm putting it down there. Okay. And then you have
Michigan rolling against Iowa.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be like a 35-0 game.
Well, just even listening to Lee this morning, it's early in the city. I mean, they literally point.
Well, yeah, it's half. Each point total. Each point total for the Iowa Hawkeyes in each half a point. Over under half a point in each half.
Your playoff teams, you got Bama, Oregon, Texas, and Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got, Massey?
I think Georgia will win.
So Massey's got Georgia.
Yeah.
Who else?
I mean, obviously Michigan. I think Washington's going to win.
Got Georgia, Washington, Texas, Oklahoma State. That is.
I mean, Texas is going to win that game.
Okay.
And honestly, a one-loss Texas team that beat Alabama on their own field, even though it feels like it was 100 years ago by 2 scores.
I'm going to be contrarian to all of it. I'm not going to say gut feeling. That didn't work out to me too well a week ago today.
I should have taken the bet.
I bet you $100,
but I don't bet.
Oh yeah, he usually wears a Warhorse Casino sweatshirt, but nevertheless,
it's comfy.
Yeah, I'm sure
it's comfy. It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside.
Here's what I got.
We don't all get to go to the Caymans for an insurance trip.
Yeah.
I mean, it
was
there
was some sand that fell out of your shoes.
It was a long flight. I will say that.
Yeah. Timeshare doing okay.
Charles was like, Nick, can I visit with you outside for a little bit?
Yeah.
In my office. I got Bama beating Georgia.
Really?
I got Washington winning. You know what? I got Oklahoma State beating Texas. I do. And of course, Michigan. I mean, I Oklahoma State, man.
But wait a minute. If the Cowboys beat Texas,
it's disruption.
Texas is gone, right? Obviously,
Texas is done.
Oklahoma State's not getting. So
You open up
who's the one loss? Does Georgia get in that scenario?
You have to look at it.
Well, yeah, Georgia would get in.
Yeah, it would have to be Georgia.
It wouldn't be Ohio State.
No, because you can't. They're not allowed to. Well, no, I don't think it's Ohio State. Well, there's an 8. When I was looking at this morning, this was like an 8% chance.
But see, this is a different conversation. What the real conversation is, who are the best 4 teams in the country?
Well, and that's the tough part, because we're about to find out once again about the committee, because you'll have a one-loss Georgia that attended the SEC championship game. You'll have a one-loss in this scenario where Alabama beats them, right?
Right.
They're going to have a one-loss Florida State team that's without a quarterback. They'll have a one-loss Georgia team. They'll have a one-loss Ohio State team, and potentially a one-loss Texas team.
Who are the best?
And a one-loss Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at 5 or 6 one-loss teams.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State probably out, because I think the human element is going to play a factor in Florida State.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they're necessarily out.
Because
if they win, I'm not saying they're necessarily out.
See, I would not be surprised, guys, as bad as it is, and as much as I don't like it, I would not be surprised if the committee doesn't value Florida State a whole lot without a quarterback. Are they really going to want to put in a team? And this is where the human element comes in.
And that's wrong, because wrong. They should be.
That's the thing. But I mean, tell me if you guys think I'm way off.
No, I don't
let me know,
because they're
not taking for a one-loss Florida State.
But I'm saying if Florida State's undefeated,
if Florida
without a quarterback,
but on that committee, you've got a bunch of old coaches and athletic directors. I imagine that would say, "Hey, it's not fair. It's not fair." They ran the table. Who cares what their personnel is? They did what they were supposed to do.
And they sure did.
You hope they would be that way, Tom. Do you think they'll be that objective, though?
But I'm saying if they had to choose between, but no,
I hope so.
Here's my thing. If they had to choose, if they had to choose between one-loss Georgia and undefeated Florida State, who are they going with?
If they're going with
the team that's been number one all season long,
I mean,
or an undefeated Florida State team without their quarterback.
I think Ohio State gets the nod in that, though.
No. Florida State.
I mean, Florida State.
The right thing to do would be undefeated Florida State, despite not having a quarterback.
That shouldn't even be a factor. It shouldn't be a factor.
But how much do they value the SEC runner-up compared to the ACC champion?
Well, as much as Saban was begging this week, did you see that? Where he was basically, well, there just has to be an SEC team. What? There just has to be one. But you think about that type of conversation, and it.
But I mean, who honestly, if you're really being honest with yourself, can tell me that a Georgia team that loses by a point in overtime to Alabama is not a top 4 team?
Exactly.
Like, who are we kidding?
That's exactly what I'm saying
here.
It's the truth.
It's compared, and the Florida State team got dominated for 3 quarters to the Florida Gators.
Yeah. Before pulling it out.
And by the way, Florida also did not have their starting quarterback to a 6-6 Florida Gators team.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but it's a rivalry.
I get it. But there's always going to be a caveat. There's always going to be.
The reality is that the system is dumb.
That's
12 teams.
That's why the 12 teams is going to
welcome to 12 teams because we're not having this conversation next year.
Yeah, next year we're having a conversation like, "Whoa, is it too much?"
I want to read this real fast.
Should they go back to 4?
Should we go back to like?
Can we go to
1 versus 2?
8 guys getting hammered on martinis and picking 2 teams in Vegas.
Can we just do the
right with your game with the orange jackets from the orange?
Yes, exactly.
Can we just do the BCS model again? The computer choose. This is hard.
It's crazy, man. I want to read this real fast though from
Hank, my son.
What do you say?
Florida State could pull a Cardale Jones.
I mean, hey, and that's what somebody said on our text line is that they didn't do that in the first year of the playoff with Ohio State,
right?
And I completely agree. But also, unfortunately, the committee does change every year, and you have different opinions. And I mean, here's the thing. Here's the best part was Reese Davis asked the committee chairman a couple days ago, like some specific question about rivalry week. And he was just like, you know what, Reese? There's a lot of really good games out here, really a lot of good teams. We got our hands full with some decisions. Just a blanket answer that had nothing to do with the question.
No, he did not answer the question.
It's like, well, here we go. This is what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, he gave you just
so we'll find out.
Cheeseburger, real fast. Good morning, brother. I know you sent this a little while ago. I want to get to it. This is a good question for Massey here, being a former QB. He goes, serious question. Are the balls we're using an issue? Heck, you were all world for East High back in the day, man.
I defined mediocrity.
Cheeseburger says, I noticed that the balls have a massive Husker logo on them. Do QBs not get a great grip when throwing, and it's smooth enough? Is it smooth enough that causes the fumbles? Honest question. 31 turnovers alarming. Tom, is that a factor?
I mean, I know that we used to throw bounce passes off asphalt with game balls because we try to get that sheen off the leather. The leather could get. But the thing is, I think most of these guys have such big hands,
right?
And that's one thing you always look at with a quarterback if they have giant hands, because that college football is much bigger than high school football,
right? And
I don't think so. I think they do stuff to make it fit what they want.
Yeah.
I think the turnover problem, rather than decals on the ball, is brain cells in the brain and training.
Spot on, brother.
Training.
Folks, we wish we get all these because you got a lot of them come in, a lot of great ones come in. David Renew, what's up, buddy? He goes, what does spread mean? What's the gosh, sure, David.
As a guy that lived in Vegas, you should know, David.
He was a dealer for heaven's in Vegas. He was a slot dealer right there, the table dealer right there, man.
Yeah. The hook is what makes you lose the bet. That's
he knows, believe me, he knows.
Hey, I'll say this as just a preview, as a little tease. Maybe some good information coming out of Nebraska today.
Love it.
Maybe some good information coming out of Nebraska football's program today.
And you know what? Texas Casanova, good morning. You said you can't punish a team losing a player to injury. You have to pick an undefeated Power 5 of champs. If you have 5, you look at the strength of schedule for each undefeated and conference champ. Texas Casanova, TZ, I like it, man. You can't punish a guy for somebody getting hurt, man. That's like it's a similar rule that most teams have. You can't lose your job for injury.
Yeah,
it should be the same way, but we'll see if it happens that way.
Except for everybody loses their job to injury in the NFL.
Yeah, well, down. Eventually, Father Time catches up.
Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive. It's Friday, December 1st. 30 days left. Again, it's not too late to do that. We'll be right back. 9.7 The Ticket.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Introducing The Outlet by Sartor Heyman. The Outlet brings you luxurious Sartor Heyman quality jewelry at unbeatable prices. Shop our expansive inventory of overstocked merchandise and a vast estate collection that just hasn't found its home yet. This is your chance to own stunning designer jewelry at a fraction of the cost. Elevate your style at The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Downtown at 12th and O or online at sartorheyman.com.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at NebraskaAgExpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
At Koppel Chevrolet GMC, we are thankful for so many things this year, starting with our great employees, a generous community, our military personnel, and most importantly, our loyal customer base that continues to drive that money-saving mile to Louisville. Hi, this is Sean Callahan, and on behalf of everybody at Koppel, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and safe travels to wherever they may take you. Happy holidays from Koppel Chevrolet GMC.
Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through December 5th is spend $75 and get a 2-pound prepackaged pecano roast for free. Limit 3 per visit while supplies last. Also, through the 5th, get 20% off all cheese and crackers. Don't forget their 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. A very quick back. Massey, we always appreciate you joining us, man. Always appreciate you coming
Glad to
in.
be here.
I know this is a little different landscape that you woke up to yesterday in the Caymans.
Yes, no, this is much better here.
It's just
I don't want you boys ever to forget what happened on December 1st, 1989 either.
Yeah, the release of the Cabbage Patch Doll.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was released today, 30 years ago.
Do we have time to
Not 30 years
light
ago.
Raff on fire?
Oh, we always have time to light Raff on fire. Chris Raff, not here today.
We know you're listening.
Hardest working man in America.
Chris Raff is listening. He is currently reposting on Twitter the show from yesterday
Because he's not on the show today.
because he's not on the show
Yeah,
today.
that's kind of a like I would say, it's kind of
Individualistic mentality.
Yeah,
he's like the guy for the Louisville Cardinal basketball team that doesn't want to play because they don't have his tights. Did you hear that quote?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Tom.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah,
It's
just
all
in
about,
case
it's all about Raff.
for the folks that missed it. This is how it sounded. Here we go.
You ready for this? I probably shouldn't tell you this. We didn't have the tights that he wanted, so he didn't know if he wanted to play. Oh, yeah. What? You heard it.
That's a real
We didn't
clip,
have
bro.
the tights that he wanted, that we've never had for him, and he decided, I don't feel like I can go. That's what young people do.
That's a real clip, Tom.
I don't need.
So
That's a guy you want in the foxhole with you, right? I mean, just a real.
You go.
That keeps it real.
Yeah,
That keeps it real.
grinder. Yeah, grinder.
Yeah, he didn't want to play it. That's we didn't have the tights that we never have.
We've never offered him.
Oh, folks.
That's Raff.
Yeah,
That's
Raff.
That's
Yeah.
Raff.
Raff. That was 20,
Although-
28 hashtags.
27.
The thought of Raff in tights, though, by the
A
way,
little scary. A little scary.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Anyway, gosh, got to drive to Omaha today.
We love you,
I need to get a hotel room in Elkhorn, Nebraska. I was in Ralston earlier by the Spaghetti Works and Jimmy John's, and I have to get a hotel. I usually just sleep in the Spaghetti Works.
Bowling alley.
Yeah,
Spaghetti
yeah.
Works.
They got the salad bar, they got the buffet, everything there.
well, you wake up in bowling alleys, apparently.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Folks,
Anyway.
the Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and help them to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, there is 30 days left of this month. That's it, 30 left. You know, I was thinking about this, Tom, last night. Brooke was putting up some stuff around her crib. Crib is my home. And Nick, you looked up, was like, what's a crib? You
That's
looked
a
up.
No.
domicile.
I was gonna say, well, congratulations, AD. You guys are having another kid.
That's a dwelling in the black vernacular.
exactly. There
The
you
black
go.
vernacular.
Okay.
The crib.
The 12. I call it
provocative
cottage.
slang.
I call it a cottage. That is what I say.
Oh man. So I was thinking about put up the tree and things like that. I was like, you know what, man? You never know how many of these Christmas you got left. All that stuff. Enjoy it, folks. Some people get, you only got 30 days left. No, you get 30 days left. So stop thinking what I have to do and thinking I get to do's, because it really changed perspective. Regarding maybe going through a crappy situation now, a tough one. Don't think about what you have to do. Think about what you get to do. You got to wake up this morning. You do have 30 days left. Lord willing as well. Tom, we got one here. Thomas Lincoln says, can we get a Tom's Good Take?
Oh, how about that? Tom's Good Take.
He's already pushing Raff out.
Yep, look at that.
Is this something where I say something positive?
Yeah.
Pretend like all is well in the world. I always tell people don't throw away relationships.
No, Tom, the best advice with gossip you ever told me, and I've heard this so many times.
This is my Aunt Dorothy Massey.
You got to share this, brother.
Once said she heard something about one of her sons, and she said, I know it's none of my business. I can't imagine it's any of yours.
How powerful is that?
Aunt Dodie.
And that is priceless.
Yep.
That's incredible. If it doesn't concern you, it ain't about
let's
you.
talk about gossip the next time.
Big weekend ahead.
You hear this, Tom?
It's a big weekend ahead, though. We have college championship weekend.
Yes.
We have Nebraska
Volleyball,
women's basketball
at 7 p.m.
Yeah, volleyball tonight, women's basketball tomorrow, men's basketball against the Blue Jays on Sunday. AD, we got 25 seconds, my man.
Folks, have a great weekend. Tom, close us out, man.
Everyone, have a great Christmas, some great holidays. I'll be here every day, all day. Raff is out.